Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I decided to make a video with the intention to explain how cancer gets created in our body and what exactly cancer is. Okay, so much being said, let's begin. Cancer can be triggered by a single cell who happens to experience a defect on a active gene. So obviously, saying that immediately suggests that a cell who can become cancerous, it must have a double helix DNA. So only double helix DNA carry genetic information. Okay. And once the cell find out that she have a defect on that active gene that she actively uses, she immediately knows that she is a cancerous, and she's going to be target for the immune cells to destroy her. Okay. So at that point, she will try to break off from her place, and it will end up in the bloodstream. And this is like a survival mode that the cell is doing. The next thing she does is she will break off the receptor that the cells normally receive messages from the brain. So she don't wanna communicate with the brain no longer, because every now and then the brain sends messages to the cells. If you're a cancer cell, suicide, destroy yourself. Okay. And she don't want to do that. She don't want to even hear that message, and that's the reason why she breaks that receptor. Now, if you guys want to know what actually causes the defect of that gene, it's a lack of vitamin. Okay. If one or more vitamins are being locked out of a specific gene and the DNA, then that cell will find out that she's cancerous, because those genes are being used for creation of proteins, and now the proteins that cell will be creating, they will be defective and they can be unusable by our body. So that's how she knows that she's cancerous. Okay, lack of vitamins. What we can do to make sure that we get all these vitamins provided to our body? Fruit sugar. Yep, fruit sugar. Don't go in the supermarket, look for fruit sugar, just consume fruits. Not only one fruit, all different variety of fruits. The sugar that is in the fruit is responsible for creation of those vitamins, and if you have plenty of them, your cells will not going to be missing it, and they will not become cancerous. Okay. Now, let's continue. What's next? Now we know how cancer cells show in our body. Do we have a cancer just because we have cancer cells? No. We will never get a cancer until one cancer cell, find an opportunity to start copying herself. And if she successfully managed to make more than 80 copies of her defective self, then this blob of cells will create a membrane, and now you have a tumor. Once you get a tumor, you have a cancer. Now you can be classified as someone who has cancer. Now, what's the difference between a benign tumor and a malignant tumor? Likely, a lot of the doctors that you're going to be asking, they're not going to be able to explain to you. The only thing they're going to tell you, well, the malignant grows and the other one doesn't. Mm-hmm. And I have here even a lot of doctors using a wrong language. Unlucky for them, I speak 5 of them, and one of them is Greek. And I know what metastatic mean. Now, metastatic mean moving from one place to another. If somebody has metastatic cancer, that immediately suggests that if the cancer is metastatic, then he must have moved from here and go elsewhere. That never happens. When the cancer is in the malignant state, that means that the cancer has the opportunity to grow. Why he's gonna get the opportunity to grow? Because the environment that provided him to show himself up in the first place is still there. Okay, and what is the environment? It is called pH. Drop of pH. Our perfect pH is 7.365, and if we drop our pH below 4.5, then the immune system ceases function, and then the cancer cells can get a chance to start replicating and perhaps make even tumor. And if that environment is not changed, not only one cell can create a tumor, but many other cells can create tumors in different locations. And that is not metastatic cancer. That is a malignant state of cancer creation. And malignant state means that there's a chance that you may develop cancer elsewhere, and this cancer that you already have, that tumor, will not stop growing until something is done with that pH. And what is a pH? Well, pH is a term that is used to classify the quality of your electrolytes. Okay, that is the simplest form I can put it to you, so you guys can understand. Probably all of you have heard of electrolytes and how is and why the electrolytes are so important. Well, 99.9% of the messages that our brain try to spread around our body come in the form of electrical impulses. Now, in order for our brain to create electrical impulse, your pH or your electrolyte have to be in good shape. Okay, if not perfect, at least if the pH is in good shape, then our brain will be able to do his job properly. Okay, but when you start damaging the pH, the brain loses the ability to do his job easy, and sometimes even he loses the ability to do his job at all, and that's when we die. Okay, so I believe I address pretty much everything about how cancer gets created, why, and what can be done to obstruct the process of creation of cancer. So if you guys need to hear the video one more time, do that. I am going to wrap this video up and I'm going to move to the next one. Okay, see you on the next video. Bye.